everyone. Me, Bob. Beautiful day outside. I'd bring it outside today. Um, we're finishing off the last of the my newest books. Enjoy. Oh, and also, although I'm filming it on my birthday, which is next Friday, the next one I will be filming. The next one I plan to film, you won't see till Halloween. It's my Halloween special. Or at least part of it. So, yeah. I've had it in my head for a long time. But I haven't put it to paper. Believe it or not, a Halloween special and the Thanksgiving Day one are the hardest. The ones I work the hardest on. Yeah. Put that up there. Talk about this. The Legion of Superheroes. Um I am not of the belief that the Legion of Superheroes is just SJW propaganda. I doubt it very much. Because that's how they've always been designed. As you know, I am kind of angry that they're adding another Earth future, but hey, filling out the map, I guess. Um, I was a big fan of. I was a big fan. I was a big. Drop that. I was a big fan of Legion of Three Worlds, the book, as you may know. I picked up like every issue back in the 2000s with Earthman and his xenophobic crowd, and I mean that was when times were good for me. I hope that book, the Legion of Superheroes, when it actually comes out, because all this is picking up again. All this is just a huge lead up to Legion of Superheroes #1. Yeah, that it's just a lead up. There's no need to buy this if you haven't already. If you're not a big fan of the Legion of Superheroes and you don't intend on buying the Legion of Superheroes book when it comes out, there's no need to buy that. Yeah, it's just a big lead up to the very end, which I don't think is going to acknowledge what happened to the other Brainiac 5 and the virus because in Legion Lost. Because if you read Legion Lost, yeah, if you read Legion Lost, yeah, it might just be a huge waste of time. So, because I guarantee you they aren't going to answer what happened to the virus. If you don't want to know what virus I'm talking about, there was a virus in Legion Lost. That was cool. I don't know how to word it any other way than that. Wasn't an wasn't an excellent story. Just the virus itself was cool. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the idea of a cool virus. Yeah. Um. I'm not one of those people that are gonna freak out and say, "Oh, John shouldn't be a grown up or a teenager or whatever he is in that book." But that's just not me. I I I freak out over the Flash, but not this. It's not worth it. Life's too short. The milestone Earth may be connected. It all may be connected. It's all one thing, people. I don't know how to put it any other way than that. But what most people forget about Superman having a son is that Lois and Clark did it first. That's how they end that show. Watch it on DC Universe, and then talk to me about it. But I assure you, I'm not lying. They've done that. They did it first, and they did it again in Superman Returns. So he's the idea of him having a son has been the stopping point for so long, and in Kingdom Come, they had him have a baby with Wonder Woman. If you read the end of the book, which they could acknowledge in Crisis, the TV show, but I don't know. They probably won't. Um, I I realize I'm getting all off track. Okay, let's talk about what's actually going on in Superman Action Comics and why I even brought in the Milestone universe a few minutes ago. I think Naomi's from there. Anyone who read the series, let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing Naomi's from there. They named her Naomi McDuffie, which is a clear reference to to Milestone creator Dwayne McDuffie. Yeah, cool, I know, but she doesn't know where she's from, and I'd be willing to bet she's from the Milestone universe. A lot of universe hopping going around in the, the books this week. Even in Spawn, if you think about it. Yeah, I decided to pick up one more book of Spawn. I don't know. It might end up on my pull list. So again, let me know what you guys think of it. Was the book crap? I mean, it went on to be the best-selling book of anyway quite a while. Like it had massive sales numbers, so I can't be all wrong. But back to this book, Action Comics. Let's see what to say. They might bring an icon this way, I hope. So, I've, as you all know, I've been plugging for icon for years now. So, maybe Naomi will just be the gateway. Maybe she'll bring in Young Justice. Speaking of which, they finally get a grade this week. Well, technically the story's not finished, but they're probably doing an epilogue. If I had to grade it, I'd grade it as a B plus. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed they haven't referenced Doomsday Clock. I bet you this is the first book to do that, though. Not this book in particular, this series, rather, will be the first book to do that. And with, like I said, with Naomi coming into the mainstream DC universe, Young Justice is only a matter of time. Only a matter of time before they bring in all of them. I know they already brought in Bart, but like I said, you Young Justice fans just need to hang in there. Oh, and the grade for Naomi, or Superman rather, it was really a Naomi story, would be also a B. Do you guys like me doing grades? Let me know. Oh, and one more thing. I like that they brought in Teen Lantern's identity and made her non-officially a Green Lantern. They need to bring in more young heroes like that, where it's not a rip-off of the old thing. But with their own identity. Next is Jenny Hex, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, yeah, right. I do need to look at the camera. Thanks, Mom. Sorry, I was just thinking. See, there's a lot I want to say about this book, but to sum it up, I hope they bring in Young Justice after they're done with this story arc. Okay, I already did that. Give me Spawn. Okay, now to talk about Spawn and how he's bringing in more characters to sell toys. Well, I like the art on the middle story.
I forget there's no ads.
Yeah, we like that there's no ads. No ads whatsoever. I like the fact that people aren't just cool with the fact that Al Simmons became Spawn, kind of like Superman, and they all, because remember he's dead, and people aren't just cool with that. Is what I'm trying to say. They basically address, like, why are you dead? They don't just say, oh, Al's back, da da da. No, they actually, and they have him on like news channels and stuff like that. I mean, that was really cool. Yeah, and no she spawn, which I thought was awesome. I was worried that she'd end up in the story. I really didn't like that character from the last one. Um, my own story's going well. We got the driveway fixed, and until I guess until next time, about hit the thing, Mom.
I can't. I'm behind it.
Gotta find the mouse.